going on, people? It is me, Kae Kurd, and Marcus Bronzy here, giving you a little clip from our Patreon episode that we drop right after we drop our normal episode on the feed. So if you like to get a bit of extra content for the price of a coffee every week, click the link in the description and sign up now. For those of you that listened to the episode where, I think it was the last week's episode where Marcus was saying that at Leicester Square Theatre, Kay's gig, he was drinking hella water.
Yeah,
I gigged there last night and this is
is that on them? I recognised it when I saw you, but I was like, where do you get that water from?
Yeah, because there's nowhere around here that sells that.
That's
the reusable can.
So
I was listening and I was I was like, oh, I'm gonna. Then today when I was bringing it in, I was like, Marcus is canned water's. I'm coming around to it.
I like it, you know.
It is nice, but you do feel a little bit park bench vibes, like alcoholic. You know what I mean? Like just a can of like a little tin. So when it's sparkling water, it's a bit. But have you ever tried seltzer?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It's
banging. I'm not sold on it.
It's okay. Banging. It's nice. Just
put a bit of cucumber in the like.
Yeah,
you gotta try the spritz. What's that? It's basically like a seltzer but with white wine in it. Imagine yourself on a council. Imagine yourself in a council estate thinking, with a spritz. This is what you're gonna be when you're older.
Yeah.
I had a real moment when I wore Veha trainers.
Yeah.
The one with the V. The vegan ones. I just liked them and I didn't know what they meant, like what it was. I just saw these black trainers with a white V on them and an off-white sole. I was like, oh, they're kind of cool. I put them on. I saw them and them. They were like, okay, all right. They were like, you really transitioned. They said you went from the hood to a middle-class white woman. Yeah, like all you needed was that long camel coat, innit? And a loaf of bread under your arm, not even in a bag, and a tote bag or a tote bag, a tote bag. It's just like, oh yeah, this is just me. Love it,
bruv. This comedy thing, you've been doing it for a little while, so you have a perspective that other people don't in it. Right?
Where's this going?
It's deep. No, it's not even that deep. It's just like,
should you use racist words?
How racist can you be now, bruv? Little cool correctness gone mad. Nah, but like, what's been like the maddest thing that you've seen change out? And I'm going to make this bit mad outside of social media. But what's the maddest change you've seen in comedy? Like just the way things have happened, innit?
Do you know what?
Been about?
Yeah, I've been. So my first gig was in 2008. So yeah, I've been doing this. I swear it was before that as well. Must have been. No, 08 was my first gig. February 08. Shit.
Okay. Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so not a short amount of time, and I'm only 35, so yeah, like from 18 to 35, like that's like the same age. Yeah. The maddest thing I've seen, I think, you know what? A lot of the new comics coming out now, they don't realize how spoiled they are. Oh, talk about it. I'm not spoiled. I don't want to say spoiled because that puts a negative spin on it. You know, so I fortunate that there's rooms, man. Like you could tonight, as a new comic, probably find 4 open mics.
Right.
When I say open mics, I mean open comedy mic nights. Like it's a comedy night. There's no poet on before you. When I started, I would be doing stand up at a bingo night, in the middle of a rave. Man will just right. Who's ready for some comedy?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
That is the toughest time.
I literally just secured this wine. Have you ever hosted a fashion show? I performed on a fashion show because they weren't nights like that. So majority of the rooms that you might get 4 gigs a month when you were starting. And 3 of them would not be comedy nights. Bro, the fashion show thing, because they're not like, we're not talking Alexander Wang. We're not talking, it's like someone's got like... Yeah, someone's learned how to do clothing. Iron printed on iron t-shirts. And every logo's at a different height. On a Fruit of the Loom t-shirt, innit?
Yeah. And the logo's a little bit off because they did them in a rush.
On the Gildan t-shirts. Yeah, there you go. Exactly,
Make good money off those.
And
it's another life.
Merch coming soon.
No, it's good quality. Don't worry about the label. It's good quality, It's good quality.
Those t-shirts made me a homo. But no, like those fashion shows, they were the worst experience ever because the people who I don't know, I want to put this nicely.
Nah, I think we need to go in because bruv, there's so much. But carry on, go on.
But you know, they're not fashion designers.
Yep.
They're not. They're not anyone artistic. Like you said, they found a way to print a logo on a t-shirt, and they're like, yo, boom. That's it. Yeah. Let's do a fashion show, and no one is there for comedy, and they've got you doing a 10 about your life, bro. Doing a 10 on a runway.
And you get so when the intro music plays and you're walking down the runway, do you throw your hips into it a little bit as well? You go in it, just like if I hit this right, the first joke might bang in it.
It's worse when they get you to host it with someone, like, and you don't know this person from anywhere, bruv. So you're trying to be funny, and then they're just like stepping all over your punchline.
But you know,
no
why,
chemistry.
But you know why you will never hear me talk about it from a place of disdain. Yeah. So some comics that come up the way I did, you hear them talk very, very poorly about the environment that we came up in.
Yes.
With a lot of disregard and a lot of disrespect.
Sorry about that, man.
Kevin really has been listening to the previous podcast
episode. The reason why I would never do that is because that cutting your teeth in that environment gives you, not even it made you, but it gives you performance chops that these 100%. New acts don't have.
Yeah.
I see some of these new cats and I'm like, all right, you got that whole stage, use it. You know, there's no performance, there's no, because it's there.
Or if there is, it's too much and it's forced.
Yeah, or it's forced and they're overperforming. So
shouting punchlines and you're like, chill out.
Yeah,
I think I understand it. Like, I come from more of a DJ background, so I remember there was probably a point in my life where I was trying to play main set, warm up, main set, warm down, main set, bruv. And if I was on for a long time, I was trying to play all the bangers all at the same time. Like, I get it. You wanted to smash.
Yeah.
So you need to learn your levels, innit?
Yeah. Learn it, and also
you were playing Get Rich or Die Trying.
I wanted to play Powers the first tune at the start of the night, innit? Just to warm it up, innit? Yeah, man. What Funky House at the start of the night? What grind into funky, bruv? Let's do this.
Man playing Power and Lethal's here to do a PA.
Yeah.
So just to warm it up for you guys tonight, I'm gonna play a little bit of Lethal B. He's coming on later on.
That's been a huge difference. So I feel like, but I think that's a positive.
Yeah,
I think that's a positive. But I do think there's definitely something in, like, so for me now, there's no room that you would put me in. Not to say I would kill, but there's no room that you could put me in that I'd feel uncomfortable.
I get that.
Because I've been through and
comes with experience as well.
I've performed at pubs in Lewisham where it's a Jamaican run pub, and there's 6 man in there. 3 of them are playing pool. 1 of them's working. Yeah. 1 of them put on the show. And Kev, go and do a 10.
Did you ever do Cottons?
Cottons, like, bro.
There was this Caribbean restaurant in Islington.
Yeah.
In the basement, they have a comedy night.
In the basement, they'd have a comedy night, right? There's like Caribbean food, like you'd pay like £3, I think it was, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it weren't expensive, like 5 or
Yeah, you pay that, and then like you get that, and you can just sit down and watch a comedy.
I think those are great nights,
bro. You could smell mac and cheese.
But it's beautiful for me. Yeah. That's why I say you'll never hear me talk about it with disrespect, because it made me who I am, and that's why the walking that path has allowed me to then go on to do for where I'm at in my career. I've played every venue in London over 1,000 seats. Every venue.
You've done the O2? Oh yeah, you have.
I've done the O2, Hackney Empire, Shepherd's Bush, Hammersmith Apollo. I've done all of them, and I wouldn't have done that if I didn't come up where I came up. So you'll never hear me talk about it with disrespect. But I think where we are as an industry is better now, because there are purpose-built rooms for people to go and do comedy and audience to watch comedy. So I think it's better the way it is now, but I don't want that to ever come off like I'm not grateful or appreciative of where I've come from.
It's different though, isn't it? Like it's like when you grow up poor, you're like, I wouldn't have had it any other way. But like, let's really think about it.
But I don't know if I'd be the performer that I am now.
No, 100%. I agree with that. I agree with that in it. But it's something that we all say because of the experiences that we've had from it.
So you say like,
but would I have wanted money when I was growing up? Like, do you know what I mean? You know when some people are like, I wouldn't change anything about my upbringing.
You only say you wouldn't change anything about your upbringing if you've gone on to do something amazing. If you're still in the trenches,
which is a lot of people. Which is, let's be honest, that's most people.
That's most people. So I think comedians that you'll hear talk bad about certain circuits or certain ways that they came up is because they haven't necessarily done as well as they thought they should or wanted to, so therefore they'll talk bad on it.
But a lot of that is about yourself though. But I always say everyone's in a position they are because of themselves. And sometimes it's not even because of your talent, it's because of your attitudes, your relationships with people, like that sort of stuff play. I would go as far as to say the way you act off stage has like 50% of the bearing about how your career goes.
Yeah.
And a little sprinkling of luck in there as well, bruv. Like,
luck is important.
100%.
Luck is important. I hate when people downplay luck. Luck is very important.
Absolutely. But yeah, I love where I cut my teeth, and you know, I was able to, through cutting my teeth where I cut my teeth, I was able to go and perform in places that
you've been to Nigeria, innit?
Right. Yeah. People that look like me don't go to. So I've gigged in Nigeria 11 times, Ghana 5 times, Uganda.
Have you gigged in Nigeria? as a DJ.
Have I DJed? No, I haven't.
But and I'm blessed and grateful to have been able to do that, man. Like that's something that's so. But weirdly, that's almost then pigeonholed me that people are like, oh, he only does black shows, and I'm like, no, like just like what I do is appreciated in other places than here, and it's so mad that people say that because I gigged in Lagos, July 29th, flew back to London, and then went straight to Edinburgh and did a month in Edinburgh, the most middle class white comedy festival. So
for yourself as a comedian doing that, do you feel like I feel like I'm quite a rounded individual, innit?
I feel like I can. I've performed in a lot of different environments. I don't know many comedians that have performed in more polarized environments than I have.
Because what I find interesting though, and to go back to your longevity a little bit, is I know a lot of people that are long in the tooth in certain industries, but they're like jaded. Like, but you're not give off that energy, bruv, at all, innit? So like, what's one of the keys to that?
So that was a clip. If you enjoyed that, go and click the link in the description and sign up to our Patreon, and you can get that full episode for your enjoyment. Peace.